Hello and welcome to this practice session where we're going to be combining the first three stages which we've already learned. And as you guessed, there's nothing new here. We're simply going to be putting the first three stages together. So let's begin with our familiar preparation. A safe place for you, where you're not going to be disturbed, where no one's going to be ringing you up or anything like that. You're not doing anything else which needs your full attention. Your only focus should be on this meditation practice. You're going to be sitting. By now you're probably quite familiar with this, exactly as described in the foundations section. Distractions, they will appear, either internally or externally, and you know by now how to manage those. Simply let them go without any kind of judgment and come back to whatever stage of the meditation we're on. Remember, when we come to the breathing stage of the practice, we're not trying to change our breathing patterns in any way. Now for this session, we're going to be practicing for 15 minutes so that we can combine all three of the previous practices we've worked on. I'll guide you through this practice and be with you during this meditation, and I'll be using a singing bowl to sound at the start of the meditation and the changes from stages 1, 2 and 3, and a singing bowl right at the end to indicate the end of the meditation. The practice, well, I'll look at the next slide. We'll look at this practice just as a reminder. I'll walk you through this and then we'll practice it together. Okay, let's have a look at what we're going to be practicing in this session. The first part, the first 5 minutes, we're going to be using our neutral phrase, who am I? I'll invite you to take 3 deep breaths at the start, and then we'll move into the repetition of who am I. When that 5 minutes is complete, I'll sound the singing bowl, and we'll move into the second phase. This is where we combine our phrase repetition with our breathing. I'll invite you to take a few moments to become aware of your natural breathing pattern, and then we'll move into the two-step repetition. On the out breath, we repeat the phrase who am I out loud, and then let this phrase go and simply be aware of our breathing as it falls away and comes back in again. When the 5 minutes is over, I'll sound the singing bowl again, and we'll move into the third stage. This is the final 5 minutes. And in this final 5 minutes, we let go of our phrase altogether, and we're focusing only on our breathing. You continue your awareness of your natural breathing pattern, and in step 1, you're focusing on your awareness of your out breath and the pause before the next in breath. And step 2, you relax your attention, become generally aware of what's going on with you and around you, and on the next in breath and the pause at the full point. And these are the 2 steps you're going to be repeating. At the end of the meditation, I'll sound the singing bowl again. I'll invite you to feel your feet on the floor, move your fingers, etc. Now all this on the screen looks quite a lot, but remember, none of this is new to you. These are all things you have been practicing, all things we've covered before. Plus, I'll be guiding you through the meditation. So this is the point at which we actually start the practice. If you're ready to start now, then simply carry on listening. If not, then pause the video or make a note of the time and come back to it when you are ready. So I invite you to sit up in your meditation position, ready for us to begin. I'd like to invite you to take 3 deep breaths in your own time. Who am I? 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 Take a few moments to become aware of your natural breathing pattern. And on your next out breath, repeat the phrase, "Who am I?" Then let the phrase go and simply be aware of your breathing as it falls away and comes back in again. And then repeat these 2 steps. Continue being aware of your natural breathing pattern and let go of the phrase altogether, focusing only on your breathing. Focus your awareness on your out-breath and the pause before the next in-breath. Then relax your attention on the next in-breath up to the pause at the full point, before coming back to focusing on your next out-breath. And begin to feel your feet on the floor. Wiggle your fingers. Bring your attention back to the video. And thank you for joining me in that meditation. I hope you found it relaxing and rewarding as I did. What I suggest, as usual, is you go away and practice this in your own time, either with this video or on your own, whichever works best for you. In the next session, we're going to be looking at the final stage, where we become the stillness itself. I look forward to seeing you and being with you for that final session of this course.